everyone, Casualeann here, and we are just hours away from Survivor Series. Now, with the final go-home show in the books, things are probably about as final as they're gonna get. Or are they? Before we get into this, I'd like to remind you all to please share, like, comment, and if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. All of these things really help the channel out. It allows the channel to be found, so it's really, really appreciated. All right, so my predictions for Survivor Series 2021. First, I'm gonna go to the 5-on-5 Women's Survivor Series Tag Team Elimination match. We have on Team Raw, Bianca Belair, Rhea Ripley, Liv Morgan, Carmella, and Queen Zelina versus Team Smackdown, who are Sasha Banks, Shotzi, Shayna Baszler, Natalya, and Toni Storm. So both teams have had about the same amount of infighting, and there unfortunately isn't a ton at stake in terms of championship implications. Unless Charlotte loses to Becky and Toni wins as kind of the sole survivor for Team Smackdown, that potentially could make Toni feel special, but I don't think that's their aim just yet. That's the only way that I see it would have any championship implications. If you think of any, let me know in the comments. I believe Team Raw will take this one, but I'm gonna keep this a little short because there are circumstances surrounding why they're gonna win that'll come into play later. So you just gotta keep watching to see why exactly Team Raw is gonna take it. Next, I have the SmackDown Tag Team Champions, the Usos, versus the Raw Tag Team Champions, RK Bro. They have to keep building on this dysfunctional relationship between Randy Orton and Riddle so that eventually they'll break up and hopefully, Riddle will, take Randy Orton out. That means right now, Riddle has to lose focus and do something kind of stupid tonight. Between this and the Usos kind of win by any means, heel tactics, and the head of the table watching on, the Usos are definitely going to defeat them. Now we have the Raw Women's Champion Becky Lynch going against the SmackDown Women's Champion Charlotte. The reasoning is pretty simple. They'll want to keep Charlotte looking strong, like the jerk that can back it up character that she's often been. Or at the least, they'll have neither woman look weak. It's gonna be totally boring this way, but the SmackDown side will need a win. I'm kind of 49-51 on this prediction versus a no contest or double count out, but I think Charlotte might win outright. So there is the matter of the United States Champion, Damian Priest, versus the Intercontinental Champion, Shinsuke Nakamura. This one had literally zero build. It's gotten a video package. That is all. Yep. So Damian Priest hasn't been on TV in a couple weeks, and Shinsuke just got pinned by Los Lotharios. He's basically a tag team wrestler now who happens to be Intercontinental Champion. But even with Damian Priest not being on TV, he's got some more winning momentum. He's been booked a lot stronger. So I think they'll want to keep it that way for now, and Priest will defeat Shinsuke. We are on to the main event. WWE Champion Big E versus Universal Champion Roman Reigns. It seems like the main events are always the most straightforward to book, and you might be wondering, well, what on earth is she doing the main event for now? Gotta keep watching to see. It was wonderful that they had that angle with Big E coming in to have Woods' back to bring down the evil Roman Empire. But that means that Big E and Xavier Woods stood tall, so if they stood tall on the go home, then Roman's probably going to win on the pay-per-view. To keep Big E from looking too bad, they might have him pretty close to winning in the match before the Usos interfere, and that's not out of character for them anyway, so that's probably the way he's going to win. So with that, we have the traditional 5-on-5 Men's Survivor Series Tag Team Elimination match. For Team Raw, there is Seth Rollins, Finn Balor, Kevin Owens, Austin Theory, and Bobby Lashley versus Team SmackDown, who have Drew McIntyre, Xavier Woods, Jeff Hardy, Happy Corbin, and Sheamus. So for this one, I'm kind of going by what makes sense in terms of who's on the team, who they've been feuding with, and if there are any possible repercussions that could come in the storylines. So Team Raw has had way more infighting than SmackDown has. That's gonna make a possible win more dramatic for them. The feuds involving Team SmackDown are with people kind of outside the team who don't have a huge reason to blow up their own team's chances. So you've had Xavier with Roman. Roman's not going to sabotage SmackDown. Drew's just doing extended squashes, so he's not feuding with anybody. Hardy and Corbin have had just a little tiny bit, but not really. And Ridge Holland messed with Cesaro, but Cesaro's a babyface, so he's probably going to wait until after Survivor Series to get back at him, or to try to get back at Sheamus. But on Team Red, you've had some combination of Seth Rollins, Kevin Owens, and Finn Balor going at each other for weeks. Now also, you've got more potential weak links on the SmackDown side. They've been booking Jeff Hardy a little lower than maybe he should have been. He's gotten a couple wins here and there, but he's basically a mid-carder. And Happy Corbin just stands around with Madcap Moss laughing all the time. So their jerkiness, like them making fun of everybody, could actually anger some people in the back. Plus, you can't have Roman win, and the Usos win, and Team SmackDown win. That's just too boring. So having Raw win will make Roman's victory all the more special to the island of relevancy. He can come out in all his supreme cockiness on Friday and say, you know, Team SmackDown let you down. It's full of people who can't touch me. These people are inferior. But your tribal chief will never let you down. I smashed him, I racked him, I cracked him, and so on. Greensboro, acknowledge me. So then Drew McIntyre can come out and be like, but I can touch you. How about we have a match for the Universal Championship tonight? I don't know, that's my Scottish accent right now. But yeah, he can do that, you know, so Drew building up wins ends maybe 2 months too early like WWE likes to do. So for all of those reasons, I think Team Raw will once again win the Men's Survivor Series Tag Team Elimination match. So I've got one bonus prediction for you. What might happen on the pre-show? I think the team of Rhea Ripley and Nikki ASH will fight as a warm-up match with the team of Natalya and the new 5th member of the Women's Survivor Series team. Now you might be wondering, what 5th woman? Who's going to get taken off the team now, this late, and why? In the main event this past Friday, Shotzi did the whole Shayna Baszler thing, tried to wood chipper Sasha's arm in the steel steps, and Sasha was selling it pretty hard. This could be a kayfabe reason to remove Sasha from the team, and off of this, Shayna could be made the captain of Team SmackDown. So with that said, who's the 5th woman teaming with Natalya? Super Brutality will face Natalya and Xia Li. Now of course, Xia Li will get the pin and not get along with Natalya while doing it, which will set up 1 or 10 matches between them. But more importantly, with Shayna as team captain, Naomi now has the perfect chance for revenge, blowing up Team SmackDown. That is why the SmackDown women's team is going to lose too. Bad night for SmackDown. So what do you all think? Who are your picks to win the Survivor Series matches? Who's gonna win between Raw and SmackDown? How wrong am I about all of this? Which match are you most looking forward to? Let me know in the comments. Be sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Tap that bell icon and make sure you get notifications for when new videos come out. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you soon. There you go. He's been working on his announcing a little bit. Oh my goodness, he looks incredible. The presidential pocket square across here, 3-piece suit, scarlet tie, no out. That's how you do it right there. That's how you do it.